Hey, Sleeping Beauty. You're muted.
I do it every time. Hello.
Some things never change.
I know.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a, 2-day vacation? 3-day vacation off the show? 3 days. So we got a lot of talking to do. We're not even going to do an intro other than welcome back to Around the Forge. Got your boy Gordon as well as Lesmos. I don't know why I said Moss.
That's okay. It's basically the same thing.
It's been a long weekend. But before we dive into it, I guess, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. In life or in WoW? Both.
Both.
Okay. Life. I was busy this weekend. I had to do some work. It was like a 2-day work thing, and I missed 2 days of WoW. So I am what I thought was not behind, but we will talk a little bit about.
I know, man.
Some of today's episode might change some of that stuff. But now I went on a legendary, I feel like it was a legendary pump at least. I got back from work on Saturday at 10 p.m. And I was level 49, and I logged off Sunday, so about 24 hours later at 53 and a half.
Damn.
Okay. I didn't play 24 hours straight. I actually slept.
Sure.
I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing like 3 or 4 hour levels through the 50s. So
Yep.
so we're getting there. We're 53 and a half. We're gonna play pretty much every single waking second I'm not at work until I'm 60, basically.
Very nice.
But we're not taking off work. We might take off one day. I don't know yet.
I'm actually ahead of schedule for being behind my original schedule because, like everyone knows, I was gone this past weekend as well. I actually left Thursday, so I was gone for 4 solid days and went to a big Irish wedding, if you couldn't tell in the background, deeply Irish, and so lots of, I don't even drink though, but lots of drinking, lots of partying, so I probably got like 5 hours of sleep in 4 days because I gave up my beds to the elderly, so I was sleeping on the ground, so, it is what it is, but
I had the opposite. I had a hotel room to myself, man. I slept for like 12 hours.
Okay, next time you're taking me to the party.
Intentionally, I was like, let me sleep for 12 hours so when I get home, I can play WoW for 24.
Yeah, I just hit 58 before we went, and I was like, okay, we'll come back to a lot of rest XP at least, which I think I had 60% rest XP. And my goal last night, because I knew I was going to be tired from traveling back, was just get a couple bars into 58. I logged out like 3 bars into 59.
You were pumping. I thought you were going to go for 60. I thought you were going to go for it.
I could have. I honestly could have, but I was like, I have all of today off. Let's just wake up, feel good, do it a little Around the Forge episode, and then we bang out 60.
So what is your routing to 60? Where you at? Are you in EPL?
This is very interesting. I think we can honestly just talk about what happened because the one death clip we're gonna play today, it honestly is so relevant to my routing. So I just want to play the death clip real quick.
Well, no, I think we should. I want to like precurse into this, man.
Okay. We won't talk about it. So
this is no. We need to. Let's do the routing real quick. Do the routing real quick. Okay. I'll talk about my because I want to talk about my routing, and I don't want to go back to my routing after talking about this because this is traumatic stuff, man. I don't want to
put this on the screen. So I only have. There's a couple quests in each zone that I have left that I'm just not going to do because I'm not comfortable doing them in first person. Like I have the Frostmaw shards down south in Winterspring. That way you can get your cash from Mari and start farming Jujus. That quest, you can choose that quest as a druid, okay? You can root the 59 elementals, pick the shard, and run away.
Yep.
The issue is there's a couple ledges you could fall down, and if I don't RNG a slow fall while I'm falling off of Noggenfogger, I'm dead, okay? You don't survive that fall. I feel so much comfortable doing that at 60 when my camera's zoomed out and I won't fall off a cliff because I definitely got to do that quest. Okay, you need GGs. Then there's the Hearthglen quest in, I think it's called Hearthglen, in Western Plague Land.
Yep, the Scarlets.
I did all that except for the high vantage point. I didn't know those mobs see stealth. I was trying to do that last night. I walk up, try to sneak past the first pack, and I get 3 elites on me. I instantly deleted that quest, and I was like, we'll do that shit at 60, okay? I don't care. So I have a couple quests like that in every zone, and I was like, dang, I hit 59, And I really don't have any quests left on my quest log that I want to do. Other than I could do Apes of Angora, but it's like it's not worth traveling all the way down there to do that one quest. So I was like, okay, we'll just farm mobs. And then, we have talks with MC going. I got a little plan with Winky to be, one of the few people who mob grinds the XP for rep of.
Oh, you're gonna be a Hydraxian grinder.
Hydraxian, and I see all
it should be your mages. Like your mages should go Hydraxian grinding. They're the best mob grinders. Mages and hunters should go Hydraxian grinding.
I see right over here on the eastern shore of Ashara 2 little quests. I was like, oh my god, you have to do those quests to get attuned to freaking get your aqua quintessence. So those are the invader quests where it's going to take you to EPL to kill water elementals and then Silithus to kill earth elementals, I believe. And it's not like it's only 2 quests, but those quests could have terrible drop rates, and that could be almost half a level.
You'll be grinding. You'll be grinding for sure. Yep.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, we'll log in and do those quests, and it'll 2 birds 1 stone, help me get 60, and then help me get ready for MC. And then I didn't really realize there are such things as elemental invasions, which I knew that was a thing in Angora Crater, because I saw them and my chat was like, don't mess with those, they slap. They're like level 58, level 59 mobs. And, some of them spawn, apparently. The air elementals spawn right where I'm going to be farming earth elementals. So I was like, I need to know where the heck these are so I don't get tapped. Because there's always a patrol of 2 non-elites and like a 60 elite in these elemental invasion spots. That ain't fun. That's scary, okay? Do we just roll the clip? Do we roll the beautiful bean footage? It's not beautiful though.
All right, go ahead. Yeah,
okay,
fine.
Okay,
just do it.
okay.
This is very, very upsetting. So, just to give you an idea of where this is coming from, this clip for me at least. So we had the announcement of what we're going to talk about towards the end of the show, and a bunch of us got in a call, and we were like, all right, new game plan, new pump, new Giga Chad way to do this, right? And it was basically, here was the plan. We were going to do Sunken Temple as soon as the last DPS was 56. BRD when the last DPS was 58, and Dire Maul East as soon as the last DPS was 59. As soon as everyone was 59. So that was the pump, and they needed me to play like 40 hours straight to get to 56. Now, I couldn't do it. I had to work, unfortunately. I really, really wanted to. But Crix was the main character in this anime, essentially, because we were going to get Crix to 60 by the fantasy draft, ready to go. Which ends tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we were gonna get him there. We were gonna happen. I go to sleep for 4 hours and I wake up to this, and I am not okay.
Oh, I gotta pause the music control.
Okay,
so chat. I was doing quests in this lake literally the day I left for the wedding. I didn't know this was here. And there you can see Princess Tempestria. I didn't see her name. Yeah,
what's going on here?
He aggroes 2 elites, or 2 patrols and an elite. And I guess they have
what's going on?
80% slow because this guy's waddling. And that's probably the reaction everyone has.
What just happened, bro?
What just happened? Like, my man.
This is so sad.
I don't even know what happened.
Halfway through 56, like this guy was going for 60 today. And earlier in the stream, I said, get 58 and then do 60 on another stream.
I don't even know what happened, bro.
He was gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
He was gonna go to sleep because he has a podcast today, which you should watch, by the way. I know we're kicking you guys around to 8 different podcasts, but he has a podcast at 11 Eastern. With Sarth.
Oh god, look at that. Oh, this chick was yelling throughout the zone. I saw it all yesterday. I didn't know what it was because I see her dialogue. Tempestria.
Why am I getting fucked up right now?
Okay, let's break this down. There's a frost shock, which just slows forever, I guess.
What's going on here?
Got frost bolted by somebody. At least he got 1 sack off. He didn't get 2 sacks off, though. I mean, he literally just got... You can't expect a 2,000 shield to just get eaten.
Oh, there's another Soul of Iron on the ground right next to Crix's.
And you know the photo I wake up in Discord to?
I don't even know what happened.
In the R2R content Discord. Freaking
I don't even know what happened,
Winky.
bro.
Okay, pause this. This is the photo we get from Winky. He goes to the spot and he just takes a photo of his skeleton. And you guys can't see it.
Sad, dude. That's sad.
Savage and sad. So yes, you're gonna be hurting in fantasy draft, even though I don't think you or myself were even close to winning anything.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily matter. That is going to be hurting quite a bit for us for sure. I
And
think
just as a cause, you know.
I think it's what, like, Desi, Bobka. It's Desi, someone in tier 2 who's the best pick, and then I think it was Bobka, right? Is the best tier 2, and then best tier 3 was like Riley or somebody else. And then best tier 4 was Tyrannosaur. Best tier 5 was Tactics. Best tier wild card was Cargos or something like that. Yeah, I think that's the way it worked.
Chat, we don't want to talk about this too long, but just so you know, okay? Elemental invasions are going on. I don't know if they're 24/7 or what the respawn timer is. You have to kill the elite for it to reset. You got Fire Plume Ridge and Ungoro, a bunch of fire elementals. They slap, okay? Be careful. Ashara, you have Earth elementals. I don't know why anyone would be up there in Ashara, so you probably don't have to worry about them. Then you got Winter Spring, where you just saw at Lake Kelthurl. That's scary, because that's an already compact lake with a lot of ghosts and stuff in it. And then you have Northwestern Silithus. No one should really ever be there, because there's no Silithus quests out, except if you're farming Elemental Air or something.
There's like... Isn't there any... There's something to do in Silithus, right? There's a
random
couple
60 quests. Yeah, that takes you there, but the main city, Centurion Hold, isn't open for quests. So, yeah. I'm going there later today, so I actually need to be careful about that. But
they probably will be up, right? Yeah. No one's killed them.
Ideally, I just walk around them and go to the elementals up here in the corner. So I should be all right.
Yeah, you just have to know what they are. Yeah. Realistically, you just have to know. Oh, these aren't water elementals.
Exactly.
Wow, a level 40 just died.
And so yeah, there's that. I'll kick us back to the talking screen. In chat, obviously there were tons more deaths. We just didn't
there's a lot. This is the one that just happened overnight, and honestly leads us into the next point that I want to talk about here, Gordon. Yeah. Not to kick anything off or anything, but like there was a meeting yesterday. Between the HC Elite Guild, and it was live streamed on Stay Safe stream.
Yep.
And the Spark Notes, which is probably tough to do in a case scenario like this, is that there will be an MC trash clear in a week, but it wasn't titled trash clear. Like, it was just like, hey, we're going to MC in a week, and then we all panicked and started digging to figure out like what we were doing in MC. And we will be clearing trash on Sunday. Is that correct, Gordon?
I heard Saturday.
Whatever. Same concept.
Yeah. Okay. So next.
Same concept.
Wait, this
but
Saturday
either way.
Or no?
This Saturday.
Okay. So what is that? 5 days? 5 days. 5.5 days. I heard it was 1:00 p.m. server time, which is PST. So I will have just arrived at work and will be gone the entire day. So I will no longer be able to make that, sadly, which kind of sucks, but...
I might be able to be there if I'm even alive at that time.
It's trash clearing, like, it's honestly going to be pretty boring. There shouldn't be anything, like, maybe the...
Yes, but
maybe
it does
the spiciest thing is, like, a 2-core hound pull by accident.
So what this does, though, is it takes a lot of people... So as long as we're just clearing trash,
yeah,
I think communication is really important at this point in the road to RAG.
Because we can clear
for the community as a whole, right? Because if we are just clearing trash and we are just trying to get like our tanks geared and everything rolling with like BOE pieces, great, right?
Yeah.
But if a group of 40 people is stepping into MC and it's not really made clear that this is just a trash clear, you're going to see a lot of people who are in, I'm going to say our position, even though I'm a couple levels behind you, of, I didn't even get there yet. Am I not going to go to MC? Right?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people feel like if they're not in the trash clear, that they're not going to ever get to step foot in MC.
And
which
I kind
is...
of have that feeling because I
Yeah.
will not be there. I cannot
Yeah.
make that day.
Yeah, so what this does is this takes away from a lot of people's experience if you're not communicating the right way. Now, I don't want to, you know, pitchfork Andy, everything like that, but we've watched the streams over the last couple weeks of how these guys like to push content, right?
Yeah.
I think that the aching fear in a lot of people is they're going to go in, they're going to clear trash all the way up to the first boss, and they're going to go, wow, that was easy. And they're going to pull the boss.
Yeah.
Right?
Here, yeah.
And next thing you know, they're pulling bosses this week, right? Now,
I don't think it'll happen.
I don't think it'll happen either, but we're already in MC a week, like, way before we thought it was going to happen. So if this is just trash clears for a month, great, cool, perfect. But if they're clearing trash for a week, and then they're like, all right, we're pulling next week, like, that's bad. I'm going to just go out and say that that's bad.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, man, this is a community event, and we are still the pumpers. Like, I'm level 53, you're level 58 or 59. We are still the pumpers, right?
There's probably 160s by now. There were like 90 yesterday. There's probably 100 now.
Yeah,
and that's a lot. But if you give it another 2 weeks, there's probably going to be 500.
Yes, but we still didn't even scratch the surface of all the people who are grinding to 60 with no intent to actually play their characters. There's still people that want to farm for the guild, want to be a part of this, and this is what this is what the event was kind of made for, right? Is people that were like gonna farm, and then at the end of the day, oh, we lost 160s in MC, we need you in here, like get in here and like lay your life on the line, right? Like, that event doesn't come to fruition until like late January, early February, in my opinion, for those people to actually get to MC. So I feel like we might be going a little early if we intend on pulling a boss. If we are really just farming trash, and the 40 people that are farming trash has no bearing on the 40 people that are actually going to be an MC, then sure. Because I do think the people that get the trash loot are going to be very clear MC members anyway.
Yeah.
Like, when Ampi gets a tier 1 piece, no one's going to be like, oh my god, I'm not getting my raid spot, because you were never getting your raid spot over Ampi anyway, right?
Yeah.
Now, when we start gearing out, because there's some people that are 60 that we don't even know how good they are at MC, right?
Yep.
Which I think is a process that's going to happen over the next...
through everyone's old classic logs, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. They're probably going to start diving through logs and stuff like that. I'm stoked about that because I was like 98
my
on every
MC
boss.
logs are so trash,
I'm like, let's
dude.
go, baby. I think my MC logs... I don't think I 99'd anything, but I was like 97 and above on everything, so I should be all right.
If they take my Nax logs, I'm good. I have like a 99.7 Nax log, but my MC average is so scuffed, man.
I mean, they could check my MC logs and see that I killed Rag on like September 5th. like
well,
9 days after
I have
the game
VODs
came out.
of us, day 2 of 60 clearing them, so.
But I mean, I just feel like communication is going to be really key.
Mm-hmm.
And what I will say, and I feel like we've done a pretty good job at not bashing anything, but what I will say is live streaming a meeting is a really bad way to get that information out, if that makes sense, to a community of thousands of people.
I'm assuming there will be a write-up today, an announcement. Because normally after stuff like this, they tag everyone in the R2R Discord with just a fat write-up. And if not, I will suggest that. Because, I agree.
You have us freaking out. The people in the mid-50s are freaking out.
You're playing telephone with everyone. Not everyone's going to watch the stream, and then information gets lost with whispers and stuff like that. So.
And how does someone in their 20s not just quit?
Yeah.
Right? And that's the problem, because someone in their 20s could be a crafter by January.
Sure.
Right? And that's the whole point. And here's the thing. If we want to actually kill Rag, we actually can do it if we're patient enough. It's just like anything else in hardcore.
No,
you can get there if you wait long enough. But if we're pulling Rag on Christmas, we're dead. We're all dead. Right?
We at least got 2 weeks until we pull Rag, okay? If they want to go in and try it this week, they can't do Magmadar because you need 2 train shots. So.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I don't want to take anything away from the raid group. It's going to be sweaty pumpers. It's probably going to be the best skilled raid group assembled in Classic. So I do think, and here's the thing, if they can go in 2 weeks with 2 trank shots and clear MC, I will shut my mouth. If they can kill Rag, I will be like, y'all had it, we did it, let's go, road to Rag, we did it, it's amazing. But I just want to kill Rag, right?
Yeah.
I didn't wake up at 7:30 every day to talk about this, to die to Magmadar in October, December, you know what I mean?
October, yeah.
I don't know what month it is, man. I'm freaking out, but yeah, that's my point. I talked for a little bit. I am excited that it's happening. I'm excited that so many people got to 60.
Yep.
I slept on it. This is me after a sleep, so you can imagine me yesterday. I just caution strong communication from the top down, strong and clear communication from the top down to make sure that everyone understands that this isn't like, oh, the event's over now, we're going to MC, like, bye.
So I saw the first third of the meeting. I was actually at the airport waiting on my plane, and then I had to board like halfway through. So I told Winky, like, give me some bullet points, what I missed. He basically said everyone's farming a bunch of consumables, he's making the consume checklist, and then trash this weekend. And then, oh, there's one more thing. Shoot. It'll hit me later. But anyways, those are the big 2 bullet points of the whole stream. And also, Winky got an epic mount. Scumbag. But oh, I was just gonna talk about something. Crap. Oh well, it'll hit me later. I don't know what it was. Oh.
Was it an excellent point about what we were just talking about?
It was relevant. I guess this was kind of a side note. It's still relevant though, but Cargos has officially retired his hunter for the time being.
That makes sense.
I don't know if he's full pre-bis or not, but he is the guild bank as of right now for hardcore elite. So he's got tons of rare recipes on him. He's not leaving the bank. He has been pumping a pally. Like, he's probably level almost 50 on his paladin, his alt that he made. He's just been grinding that. So do you feel weird in the sense that all those first couple waves of 60s, like Tactics does 2 pieces off of pre-bis for raid. He needs Shadowcraft chest and helmet, I believe, and then he's literally bis in every slot. He'll probably never play that character again. Do you feel weird coming up now that you're about to be 60 and there's not going to be those vets around to kind of...
I'm not worried about that because there are people in their mid-50s right now who are very good at this game.
Yeah.
There's a group that I plan on running, and here's the thing, and this is what this has done as well, is that it's forced people to pump in a way that is a little more selfish than they would have pumped in the past, right? So I have a dungeon group that I'm looking to probably just play with at 60, just to be the most efficient possible. Whereas in the past, I would have been like, oh, new 60s, let's go do BRD, let's go do this, let's go do that. Like, probably not going to be able to do that. So I'm pretty happy with the selection of people that I'm going to be running dungeons with. I don't feel like I need a BIS 60 to hold my hand.
Sure.
But I can see how some people are going to feel that way. And obviously, some people want to play with Tactics. Some people want to play with Cargo. Some, you know what I mean? So it's like, I could see both sides of that. I'm just not concerned with the level of skill that I know people in my level range bring. Because right now these are all the biggest, sweatiest pumpers who didn't quit their jobs. These are the people that are about to hit 60.
They got
the people that are about to hit 60.
Yeah.
The people that are about to hit 60 are the best WoW players that worked.
Doing it today.
Still.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I agree with you. I have actually utilized the WoW friends list where I ran dungeons with literally anyone who wanted to up until what was the last dungeon I ran? Mardon was I didn't want to do Sunken Temple. I'll do that at 60. I wasn't doing it. Okay, I heard the 60s died. I wasn't gonna do Sunken Temple, but I was collecting a crew of people, and you'd see them out in the open world, and you'd be cheering for them, who you knew they're like, that paladin in Wailing Caverns. he was a beast. I could tell that guy's a good, like, I would do BRD with him in a heartbeat, stuff like that. And then, like, our original Wailing Caverns group, though, he and I are the only two left. All other 3 people died. And then you get updates of, like, oh, there's that guy who I didn't really like. Not that I would try to avoid him, but you have preferences, you know? You enjoy playing with certain people. And that was kind of cool about Artar was I originally had a dungeon group of 5 people that we were going to do every dungeon group together, and then that didn't happen because one of them died on day 1. And I was like, I don't want to wait 15 levels for you to catch up and do well in Caverns, so I'm just going to go meet new people in the community. And obviously there's a lot because there's 5,000 people plus playing on NA right now, so it was cool to be forced into not an uncomfortable situation, but just an unknown situation, you know? You actually get to meet, like, I have homies. I got Blunderer who saved my freaking life. He's in hardcore elite. I can't wait. He's healing. I'm like, get me in there, dude. I know this guy's got lay on hands ready to go. Like, he's a homie. And we did get an update though from Horror in chat. Cargo's already did Oldman and ZF on his pally last night. That's crazy. So he's at least mid 40s to do that. Yeah. Probably high 40s by now after all the quests. So.
Oh man, it's just, I feel so. Please wait. Please just be patient. There's so many good players that aren't there yet, you know?
I mean, they did talk about that, of having a lineup set where it's not a static 80 people anymore. It's, you know, you could have 31 druids in line. You could have 17 rogues in line. You just take the next best. And that's determined through a bunch of stuff, which...
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be, what? A combination of logs, gear, and just
dedication to
anecdotal evidence.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
I think they would definitely take people who have been around and like have been selfless.
Here's the thing, bro. I don't care if I'm in the first group.
Yeah,
I don't think the first group all survives to the end. I really don't. Like, I don't think 40 people walk into MC and 40 people walk out of MC.
You shouldn't keep the same 40. They have specifically said, like, there's a couple bosses where
they're gonna swap in.
Feral
like,
Druids are just
stuff.
trash, bro. Like, I don't do anything on other than maybe like Major Domo. I tank maybe 1 mob. That's it. Like, I'm not that useful on Major Domo. So they might just run warriors so they could cleave better or something like that and totally take out ferals. So they are going to have the best of the best, the creme de la creme for every single boss. They're already working on the spreadsheet of what the comp's going to be for every single boss, and I'm not going to be mad if I get pulled out of a fight for the cause.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it either. I just want everyone to know that they have a fair chance to, you know, participate in the gearing process, right? I just want I want all these people to be a ready and able body. I want everyone who wants to be, not everyone who wants to be, because that's like, you know, obviously we can't wait till August, but everyone who's been playing 8 hours a day for the last 2 weeks to be able to at least have some gear and be like, hey, I'm here for the cause if we need it, right?
Yep.
And if
you don't always get deployed for war.
Yeah, if a 40-person task force can go in and one-shot MC, great. Oh my God, we did it. Let's go. Let's do it again, right? Like, kind of deal. But
honestly, how hype would that be? Is if 40 people go in, not all 40 survive, but like, say the first 50 or 60 going in clear, and we have like 100 people waiting, and they just forge the second raid right then and there.
Yeah, we're just a guild now.
That'd be so sick to have like another round of hardcore and see, like, imagine 2 raids clear from the hardcore community, totally independent of each other. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's that, man. We got MC trash.
We can do that if we're patient. Let's just be patient.
Yeah.
And I want all this to be like really readily communicated. Like, I want literally, like, if there's a list of, like, you know, the best 2, I mean, rogues are gonna be tricky, man, because like, what the hell do you do with rogues? You only bring in like 2.
At max, yeah.
Right? So it's like, okay, tactics you probably gotta bring, and do you bring Guzu because he's
or
a clout monger, or like Bobka or Nom Nom, or like, what are you doing? Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, and if they can put out a list and saying like, here's our rogues, be ready, right? I think it's a great way to do it. To say, listen, here's our rogues. Be ready. You're next in line. That way, people feel involved,
That's
right? Their names on the list.
Yep.
Their names on the list. But I want that to be publicly, not maybe not publicly, but I want that to be findable, right?
Within the guild, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, so people feel like they're involved, right? I just want people to feel like they're involved, and there's a way to do it where they really can be. But if this is just all, papers being shuffled across desks at the top, then you kind of start to lose that community environment. Which that's what made this event so awesome.
Dude, speaking of awesome stuff, I can't talk about it now, but I got the inside some stuff that's being made for the event, and it is insane, like hype stuff that's coming.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, there's gonna be so many cool
awesome
things coming out, and we're gonna be part of it.
You want to just commentate instead?
Dude, you and I'd be live shout. I'd be down to be a shoutcaster if you and I.
I'll just commentate instead. I'll send Cargos my commentary reels from other esports, and we'll just run it that way.
Semi-professionally for league. I'm ready. Color caster. You're the play-by-play.
I'll do it with Crix.
Okay, goodbye.
You're gonna be in the You're gonna be in the raid, dude. You're like the third tank. You're in the raid.
I'm kidding.
You got stuff to do. Well, actually, to be fair, how many mages are in the guild? Not that many, I feel like.
Oh, a couple of them keep dying, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the mage spots are.
Oh, bro, I forgot I haven't done cloth turn-ins. How much XP is that? Like a third of a level?
If you do all of them, I heard it's like 70, 80k.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna do this quest, see how much XP I have, and then I might go farm some cloth. Not in Scarlet Monastery though. I'm gonna farm lobby gray mobs, okay, that are non-elite. Dang. Okay. Yeah, we're chilling. I'm getting 60 today, guys. Hopefully.
All right. You know what?
Knock on wood.
Good work. That was a good talk.
Yep.
Is there anything else we want to run over today?
Nope. I gotta go.
Because right now I'm in the Giga Sweat pump time because I gotta be 60 by the time I gotta be 60 by this trash clear for sure.
Okay.
I want to be 60 and geared for this trash clear, so I'm gonna play WoW an ungodly amount this week.
Goodbye, chat.
See you, team. Thank you.